welcome back to Museum Diaries. You know, with everything that's been going on lately, with the wars, pretty much, you know, there's like more than one war going on right now. You have Russia, Ukraine, you have Israel and Palestine, Iran. I mean, it's just, you know, it's a lot that's going on out there. And there's a lot of earthquakes, there's volcanoes popping off. I mean, there's just so much going on, you know. And I was thinking the other day when I was driving, what if there were an earthquake and it broke the highway? What am I going to do? Can I turn around and go the other direction? Am I going to need to walk from that point to my next destination? And if so, what do I have for preparedness? And I don't have anything in my car, you know, other than like a battery jumper, maybe a little air compressor, USB charger, but that's pretty much it. So, you know, I do have a TikTok account, and I see a lot of advertisements for bug out bags, and I thought, wow, I don't even have a bug out bag, and I probably should have a bug out bag, because let's say, hypothetically speaking, I had to get home. Let's say I was like more than halfway home or halfway home. There's a lot of hills before you get to my home, which is in the desert area of California. So I thought, okay, let's say there was an earthquake and I was stuck. And let's say for some reason I had to abandon the car. And more than likely I'd have my dog, which used to be Veronica's dog, Napoleon, with me. I have nothing for him either. I have no water in the car. So I said, okay, it's time to put together a bug out bag. And in putting together a bug out bag, one of the most important things you need to carry is water. Aside from that, you'll need like some kind of food, and you know, you got to make sure you have water for yourself and the dog, and then food for the dog, and you know, making sure you have like the right kind of shoes for a long trek. So I went ahead and ordered my first two things that I'm going to use to begin with, to put together an emergency preparedness bag in my vehicle. So this is the first one. I'm going to show this to you. I got it on Amazon. There's different sizes. There's 1.5 liter, 2 liter. I went with the 3 liter. And I'll show you what it is. Okay, one more. Alright, so what did I get? I got a 3 liter water bag that is going to go into my bag, okay? It's even got a sleeve, it looks like. So let's put this back in here. Looks like this is a sleeve for it. I'd like to see what it looks like. Yeah, so there you have it. That's pretty cool. Those are pretty colors. Okay, so I got that to begin with. Gotta have water. And of course, both my brother and I have one of these thermal flask. So I would fill this with water as well and put in the backpack. Okay, let's see what this next item is. Now, I would strongly encourage any one of you that drive often, and I'm not talking like local driving, I'm talking like getting on the highway and driving more than a couple miles, you know, or even a couple miles. You should have a bug out bag in your car. You should really prepare for an emergency, because the way things are going right now, we just never know. And then there's a lot of talk about 3I Atlas, that third interstellar comet that's in our solar system. You know, for some reason, NASA shut off their feed, so you can no longer view it. And then there's the government shutdown, so what's going on? Is everybody heading to their bunkers? I mean, we don't know what's going on. So I went ahead and bought this. I like the colors. I like the dark colors. It's a 70-liter bug out bag, and I got this on Amazon. It's got really nice thick straps. You can attach it at the chest there. It's got cushion on the sides right here. So you can attach this to your waist at the hips. You got this top bag right here. Let's see if I can open this right here. You have this top bag, okay? And then it covers over the bag. You can empty the bag. Plenty of room there. I can put my sleeping bag in there because it's all rolled up. Look at that, it even comes with a flag. That's pretty cool. There's another bag here, another pocket. Yeah, so this, wow, that's a pretty deep pocket. And you got this compartment right here on the side. The bag is kind of stiff because it's brand new. Oh man. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah. So there's this compartment right here. And there's also one on the other side. So both sides have this compartment, which is pretty cool. You can fit a lot of stuff in here. You can put individual travel things that you need. See, here's the other bag. I mean, the other pocket. The other bag is right here. It's tucked in there because, like I said, this is a new bag. So here's the other bag on the side. Like I said, it's got one on each side. And what does it say here? Went Ming. So aside from this bag up here that I showed you, where the flag is, or did I show you? Really deep. And then you can put stuff in here. Put stuff in there, tools or whatnot. But then right here in the bottom, there's yet another bag. See? Put your cell phone in there on the side. I mean, so yeah. I found something that I know I can manage. They have 80-liter bags. They have 100-liter bags, and those are like really big. You can fit a lot of stuff in there, but for emergency preparedness, something this size wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt to have. So there's my purchase. I'm really happy. I'm gonna have to give Amazon a review on these products because this is very well built and it's waterproof. Very well built. Okay. I'm gonna take you with me right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you everything that's been going on recently with my SUV. So let's go outside and let me share what I'm going to share with you. Let me grab my keys. I'll never forget going to the Frida Kahlo exhibit at La Mocha Museum of Contemporary Art in Los Angeles with Veronica. So let me explain to you what's going on. Okay, I kind of did some impulse shopping when I won my SSI case, and I pretty much ended up broke. Okay, so I bought this Bayliner. It's a 1995 Bayliner. It's really nice on the inside. I'm listing it. Look, it's current. It's current. So I'm listing it for $11 right now. I dropped the price. I was listing it at $12.5, but I'm not doing that. I'm selling it because, number one, that's like 9,000 pounds, and I don't have anything that can tow that. I did buy a 2005, an old Chevy Silverado 2500 HD regular cab, but I had to sell it because even though I put a lot of money into that truck to get it running mechanically right, it still had some electrical issues. So I said, you know what, I'm going to fix the car that Veronica gifted me, which is this one right here. It's an 07 GMC Yukon Denali all-wheel drive. So when I was towing the boat, it was a 104-mile trip to there and then 104 miles back. 58 miles from here, the Denali broke down and the motor ended up locked. So let me tell you, towing that boat was expensive. Okay, I went ahead and replaced the engine finally. The reason I was able to do this was because I sold the truck. I sold the truck. And I found an excellent mechanic who has very good prices. He went ahead and broke it down. This is his hoist, his engine hoist. He did everything here at the house, and he pretty much does everything at the customer's house, which is a plus because if you're interested in the work being done on your vehicle, you can see what he's doing. Okay, so this is the old engine. This is the old 6.2 liter V8, and my mechanic Tim says, you know it's a 6.2 because it states it on the engine, 6.2, like right there, 6.2 liter. Okay, so he bought the engine to replace this one, and it's an engine with like 89,000 miles. So let me open the hood and I'm going to show you the work. It looks very clean. I actually picked up a degreaser, and as you can see, the car, my mechanic said this is the cleanest 07 Denali I have ever seen, and he really liked it. So it's, you know, Veronica and I took very good care of this car. I polished the seats, and I ended up buying a new battery because the battery that was in it wasn't holding charge. So here's the engine. It's a Hellcat 6.2 liter V8, and I had already rebuilt the transmission on this car like 2 years ago. So I bought a Duralast Platinum. It says AGM technology. I don't know what AGM is, but I've got the best of the best because these batteries right here, they come with a 4-year warranty. So this battery could last me up to 5 years, and I definitely didn't want to have any battery issues with this car for like a long while. So that's why I went ahead and purchased the Duralast Platinum battery. So let's go ahead and turn on the car. I washed it the other day. She's got a very strong engine, and it's a bit of a gas guzzler. Very strong. No check engine lights. See? Just the brake is on. Okay. I need to get a new foam mount because this one I really like. I removed it from the truck to put it in here, but it just will not stick. So I have another one on the way. So let me show you the interior. I have my paper towels over there. This is the interior. It's very roomy. Those two back seats, they come out. So this vehicle comfortably sits 6 people. And you can take those seats out and flip these over. Just push a button. This car is fully loaded. and you'll have more room. Okay, hang on. Let me do it on the other side, because my seat's scooted a little too far back. Yeah, so you push the button. Like I said, this car is fully loaded. If you took out the back seats, as you can see, you have more than plenty of room in here. So this is a great car. It's a great SUV to camp out in, for sure. You know, I put this little curtain rod up with some curtains that snap, if in case I were to ever sleep in the car. But yeah, she's good. She's good to go. Really happy. Really blessed by the good Lord. Thank you, God. So I am selling the boat. I am selling the boat. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a smaller boat, which if I did, it'd probably be like an 18-footer, 19 max, a Chaparral, a Bayliner. This is Bayliner. It's a very reputable brand, and the tires are new all around the trailer. So what I was saying is, if I do get another boat, it's going to be a smaller boat. It's going to be a lake boat, you know, just to go have some fun in and do some fishing. But that's pretty much the heads up. That's all I wanted to tell you guys. I hope everyone's doing well. I've been doing some Bible study with a pastor that goes by D.W. Pastor Barry. He's on Facebook, he's on TikTok, and there's a group of us that fellowship on TikTok. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, go ahead and give a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.